Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here, we're in nature, first thing in the day, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. 5 things you've been worrying about making you unhappy. Let me just start by saying life is great. Now, 10 years ago, I wasn't saying that. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Okay, in becoming your greatest version, I get tons of questions every single day from people asking, why am I unhappy? Like, I have everything. I've got money, I've got this, I've got that, but something isn't quite right. So let me share with you some secrets I discovered as a psychologist, as a counselor, and also as someone who used to worry a hell of a lot. Okay? The first thing you're worrying about making you unhappy is you say their life is more interesting than mine. Okay? For the last 6 months, I've been going to the beach every single day. And I've met tons of people on the beach who come up to me saying, oh, I watch your YouTube videos, Infinite Waters. And I'm like, sorry. No, I give them a hug. I'm kind like that. Okay? Now, have you ever gone to the beach and say, hey, I want to take a selfie today? And you were just sleeping a moment ago, but then you get into a pose and then you're not really sure what to do. You want to make it look good because on social media, you get judged by how good your photos look. You can't take a photo of you just lying with your eyes closed on the beach because, well, who does that? Okay, so a lot of us, we get into that pose because we say, my life is not as interesting as theirs. I've got to take photos which look, well, just as good as theirs, right? So have you ever walked around a road or a street, busy place, and people are taking pictures, but you never get to see what's behind the scenes until you see them taking it, and you're like, oh my gosh. In the caption, they're going to put, I am having the best time of my life, and behind them is someone running, and there's cars going behind them. Yeah. You see, because we only show people what we want people to see. Slow motion this side. Sometimes we don't show people what is actually happening, and it happens all the time, and that's perfectly fine. But as a psychologist, I always look and realize behind every photo is a behind the scenes, which you will never see. Sometimes couples take pictures next moment, well, they're throwing pots and pans at each other. You better get out of the way real quick. Okay, so what helped me along my journey was to say, actually, my life is just as interesting as anybody else's. Okay? Now, when we talk of being popular on social media, a lot of people's main aim is to be popular on social media. Some people say, well, I want to be famous. Right? But have you ever noticed that the people who want to be famous and popular never get famous or popular? And the people who don't really care, well, get famous and popular. Happened to me along my journey. When I really wanted the fame and the popularity, it never came. Then I went for a walk, breathed in that beautiful ass prana, baby. Had a stroll with a cat down the road, and all of a sudden I started getting popular. Because you got to ask yourself, what am I popular for? Right? Because your message is going to speak louder than everything else. Okay, you don't have to try to be popular. Who you are is going to speak for itself. And if people like it, well, people like it. Nothing you can do about that. Okay, so when you realize everybody, we kind of think people are here as the same reason as we are. No, absolutely not. I have no reason why you're here and why you're even watching this video. What are you doing? I love you. Right? Okay, the second thing you're worrying about making you unhappy. my diet is not as good as theirs. My body is not as good as theirs. What I call the diet body crisis. Uh-oh. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Ever gone out with someone, 7-day vegan challenge, and think, oh my goodness, I'm not as vegan as them, or I'm not as healthy as them, because like you're in Cafe Gratitude, wherever place you are, I don't know, and you're ordering like pizza, even though it's vegan pizza. I want this, right? Sausages, vegan sausages. And they're like, ooh, I'm just gonna have mushrooms and salad and kale and stuff. And you're like, I feel so bad. I was with a girl and she didn't even drink orange juice, like, because it was pasteurized. I thought, gosh, my diet is not as good as hers, but wait a minute, I'm doing the 7-day vegan challenge. Nah, I'm more vegan than you. I'm more healthy than you. My body looks better than you, right? So should we do a little song about that? Hey, that's why a lot of people are worrying. They're scared right now. They can't go to sleep right now because they think what they're eating isn't good enough. Now, I am always gonna support the life of animals, right? Because I am one, and so are you. And you've got to realize all life is worthy of a chance to live. How would you like it if I came into your house late at night, yanked you by the ear, and said, I'm gonna eat you up? Scary thought, huh? Well, that's what we do every single day to animals, right? So I'm all for that. But at the same time, I realize through whatever someone eats is a whole journey of their mindset. And that's why I don't force people to do the 7-day vegan challenge. This is what I do, and it works for me because, well, every single day I'm oozing full of great energy. Woo! Getting on that natural high. And for people who say this, well, their body is better, it looks better on Instagram than mine. Hey, if you don't love your body, you are doing yourself a huge disservice. Because guess what? Every single person you meet in planet Earth has a different body for a different reason. And also, every single person you meet is going to have a different food preference. Look, I've been with people who are eating really healthy, and guess what? They don't like avocados. Do you know how that made me feel? Like, I love avocados, right? So I get it. That's the beauty of life. It's built on contrast. Not everybody likes peaches, and that's, well, you don't like peaches. Goodness gracious, what's wrong with you? Okay, the third thing you're worrying about making you unhappy when we talk of becoming your greatest version is you don't accept your ideas and your artwork you want to share with the world. You say, well, it's not good enough. Now, I've spoken about how a lot of creators, a lot of artists suffer from a lot of depression. How do I know that? Because I'm a psychologist, I'm a counselor, and I've spoken to thousands of people, consultations, right? I've connected with millions of people, and they write to me every single day. They say, Ralph, do you know what? I say, what? They say, what I'm creating, well, I think I should just throw it in the bin. I say, hold on a minute, I could use that, right? No, actually, I'll do my own. But you see, a lot of people are perfectionists. And depression is also linked to this striving to be perfect. Okay, we want to fit in. That's what we're worried about. We're worried about standing out because we know that standing out is going to make us seem really, wait a minute, weird. Oh my gosh, it's that simple. Okay, you are afraid of being weird. Do you know that I speak about things most people wouldn't even dare to touch with a 10-foot pole? He went there. Oh yeah, I went there. I've spoken about indigos, third eye, aliens, soulmates. Like, I talk about everything and anything. But you see, a lot of people want to talk about it too because the numbers don't lie. Look at the numbers. How many people have we got subscribed to this channel? People are interested, but they don't share those same ideas because they are scared, they are afraid of being criticized. But let me tell you this, freedom is for the brave. You want to go to the next level of evolution? You got to do something that scares the shit out of you. Can you do it? It's going to be scary. Take a moment to think about that. But that's going to take you to the next level. If you just want to fit in, you want to be like them, you want to dress like them, okay, you want to talk about what they talk about because you're afraid of what people think, right? Why are we so afraid of what people think? Because deep down, we know that we just want to be accepted by others. But you see, if you don't accept yourself, even if they accept you, who are they accepting if it's not you? Slow motion that side, baby. Right? So it's not about fitting in. You didn't come here to fit in. You came here to stand out. The fourth thing you're worrying about making you unhappy is... Okay, we need to talk. You and I. What happens when we say, I should have... Oh, stop right there. I should have said, or I should have done, but you didn't. And you can't get over it. You want to press the rewind button, realizing there is no remote control. This is life. It's only moving forward. So a lot of people still can't get over, like, throwing all that water on me. Why did you do that? Didn't you know I was wearing that beautiful shirt? Got it all wet and stuff, right? But you're thinking, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I say that? Have you ever said something to someone because you've been so in your ego and think, goodness gracious, I've just been an asshole? Don't worry about it. I've done it too. And you've done it as well. I know. You did it to me. Apologize right now. Thank you. Okay. So it works like this. Realize you aren't perfect. You didn't come here to be perfect. Everybody gets a second chance. Okay. But it starts with you. It starts by saying, I'm going to remove that I should have done because you already did it. I'm going to focus on how I can improve for the next time. And the fifth thing you're worrying about making you unhappy is what I call people you can't control. World events. Let me cough because I got to say this again. People you can't control. World events you can't control. And places you can't control. Like I've been to certain cities saying, I think this city should be designed in a different way. Well, are you going to take the city down and redesign it? I've been around people who say, I don't like this person. I say, well, you don't have to be around them because your vibe attracts your tribe. Okay, world events. A lot of people complain about what's taking place. Some people say, gosh, the news is so negative. Well, don't watch it. Why not? A little idea for you. Why not create your own media outlet? No slow motion. Create an alternative to that mainstream BS you see on the news. Then you don't have to complain about it. You don't have to worry about it. Why? Because you are giving people an alternative way to live. So there you have it. Become your greatest version. We're out here. We're in nature. See how I just slowed it down right there? That's what we do out here, baby. Have a beautiful day. Infinite waters. Diving deep. Once again, stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.